Hi, this is Eric Martin of Board Game Geek. I'm here with Matthew and Caroline from Le Boîte de Jeux.
Yeah.
Looking at Ilôs.
Exactly.
And hope you could give an overview. We filmed an overview before.
Yes, at Cannes in February, but it was a prototype. Yes, exactly.
Yes. So now we have the published game.
Exactly.
And we show off how to play here.
Actually, the game was released exclusively for Essen.
Okay.
So it will be published in France in a few days.
Okay.
And it will be in US next year.
Okay.
So, welcome to Ilôs. You will be merchants that have discovered the new archipelagos called Ilôs, with a lot of resources on it, and you will compete with one another to get the most resources in order to win the game.
Okay. Measured purely on resources.
Well, it's a resource production engine that we will build, and you have to handle your hand with the card, because it's through the card that you will perform actions, and it's with your card that you will pay from the action you will do. Okay. So you have different actions to do in the game. 6 of them are over here.
Okay.
And you have always the same information. On the top left corner, you have the action.
This over, and then they can zoom in on it.
Perfect.
And I'll cut off Caroline there. There we go.
So the first card on the top left is one of the first action. Near your finger you have the 2 actions possible.
Yes.
Either you can discover the new island, which corresponds to a new tile, and you will add it to the game, so this will shape the world.
Okay.
Or you can do some piracy in order to
steal from other players?
No, it's not stealing, but it will cost more to the other player to deploy.
Okay.
And so in order to play it, you have the cost on the top right corner, so it will cost you 1 card. So you play this card as an action, and you play an extra card in order to pay the cost.
Okay.
So the second one is to produce resources. You have the 3 basic resources of the game, which are indigo, spices, and wood. You see it costs you 2 cards, but you need to have a boat on an island where there is a spot. Maybe you can slide a bit. No, we see over there. When there is a pot of indigo or the corresponding resource you want to produce.
Right.
In that case, you take one of your settlers over there, and you put it on the island, on the spot.
Okay.
You will add a token indicating that you produce this resource every turn, and every turn you will get resources. Okay? Yes. Then you see the red number on the right. So this is because of piracy. If there is piracy in the area, it will cost you 1 more card in order to perform the action.
All right.
The third one is about building. So you can build 2 kind of buildings, either market, and that will allow you to copy resource already produced on the island, or you can also build a fort that will prevent you from the pirates.
It's going to be these.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, and on the other side you have the market.
Okay.
Then you have ways to get gold, either by production. So this is a mine on the left. You will get 1 gold, but it's very expensive. It's 5 cards, and you need 2 boats on an island.
Okay.
Because you need one to protect the other.
Okay.
Then you can also pillage temples, so it's not production every turn, it's just a one shot.
Right.
Okay, but it's got 7 cards. And the last card is a bit different because the cost is not by cards. You pay resources in order to increase the market over here.
Okay.
To increase the value of the resources. At the end of the game, you have a certain amount of tokens that we will put over there, indicating the value of some resources. And you will score points regarding the value of the resources and the number you have.
Okay.
Okay.
So they start worthless on the market. They're worth nothing initially.
Yes, there was 1, 1, 1, and 2 for the gold.
Okay.
But
nearly worthless.
During the game, it will increase. It will be different every time. But if you go too soon to the market and you will increase, let's say, indigo, so the other player will focus on indigo. So you lose the interest of doing so. So you have to be careful to when you increase the market.
Okay.
So the game goes on like that for 30 to 45 minutes, according to the number of players. It's a game for 2 to 5 players. At the end of the game, when a player has put his last settlers on the game, we finish the turn and the game ends and we score points.
Okay.
So resources production is always visible from the other player.
Okay.
But once every turn, you get all the resources you produce and you put everything behind your screen. Okay. So this is just indicating, okay, I am producing 2 spices. I have 2 meeple on spices field. And so every turn I will take 2 spices from the reserve and put it back on my tree.
Okay. All right, just get an idea of who's having
Yeah,
what and who
exactly.
you want to target. And
It's pretty
everything.
fast forward to play because you play quite quickly. You can play as many actions as you want as long as you have card in your hand to pay for it.
Right.
And every turn you will draw new cards according to the boat you have on the board or the fort you have, and a certain number of cards you draw every time.
Okay. All right.
So the game is by Frédéric Guérard and illustrated by Paul Maffaillon.
Okay. And 2 to 5 players.
2 to 5 player, 45 minutes roughly, and it's very interesting because, as you can see, it's quite easy to understand.
Yes.
But there is a lot of depth within the different strategies of the game. So we're very happy with this game, and we hope that players will be too.
All right. Thank you very much, Matthew.
Thank you,
for
Eric.
Presentation of Ilôs. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.